Okay, I want to show you how to do publish your work. So first open in a new tab, you right click on it and open a new tab. It says open a final draft of your favorite essay, publish it in PowerPoint, Powtoons, or Prezi. Click add submission to turn it in. So I think let's go to Microsoft Word so we can look up what essay we want to do. And then it gives you a list of your most recent things you did. You want to use your final draft because that's the best one. How about I do my pet final draft. All right, so here's how you're going to do it. You've got your final draft. It's all fixed. It's beautiful. Now come over here, and you should have PowerPoint on here. If you don't, here's the search menu. So you click in Power, type it correctly. If you just do Power, it'll come right up, I believe, right at the top. PowerPoint. Dun, 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 dun. And it opened on the wrong screen. There it is. I'm going to open a blank presentation, and I'm going to maximize it. Now, this is the title slide, so I'm going to call this Rat Snakes, because that's what mine was about. Down here, I'm going to write by Mrs. Purdy. And now, if I want a new slide, I'm going to click and make it go and put the line right here and click New Slide. And here's a new slide. So let me get my first info for the first slide. I think I can move pretty much the whole thing of the whole introduction. Clicking in front of the introduction, holding the Shift key, click behind the introduction. You see how it highlights the whole thing? One more time. Click in front of the introduction, hold the Shift key on your keyboard, click behind the introduction, and now it's all gray. I can right click on top and copy that. Once I've copied it, come back to PowerPoint, click right here, right click, and paste it. It says, what could have made that sound? That's right, it's the sound of a new rat snake in fourth grade. My teacher had 2 rat snakes as our class pets. I someday want to get a rat snake as a pet. My reasons are quite convincing. Good. So now I could give this slide a title, or I could click on the outside edge and get all these bubbles highlighted. You see how you see the bubbles? And then click delete on my keyboard, and it gets rid of the title. Now I want to do my next paragraph, or at least my next chunk. So I click here to get the line, and then click New Slide. And I've got a new slide. So I've already taken the first paragraph. I could take the whole second paragraph, but that's a lot. So what if I took the whole second paragraph? Remember my trick. Click in front of the second paragraph, hold the Shift key on your keyboard, click behind it. And I'm going to highlight it like I did. Now right click on the highlighted text and click Copy. Come back over to PowerPoint. Click where I want to put it, and then right click and click Paste. Do you see what I mean about it being too much? So I'll paste it, but I'll take some out. I like PowerPoint because it fits everything, even if it's too much. It reduced the size of the font when we put too much. So let's see what we want to take out. Rat snakes are the coolest and most stress-free reptiles to have as pets. They are gentle as puppies, probably more so. This is because they are incredibly tiny. Who would be afraid of animals that can fit in your hand? Not this girl. When they grow up, they can be 8 feet long. Their bites do not hurt. When I was in 4th grade, I earned the right. Felt like a pinprick. Another convincing reason to own a rat snake is they're remarkable creatures. What if I took it from here down? So I'm going to start at another convincing reason, because that sounds like a natural way to stop. I changed the idea to another reason. Click there, click at the end, and then I've highlighted the whole thing. Remember, I hold the Shift key down to do that. Right click and cut all of this out. I'm not getting rid of it. Watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to click below and then click New Slide. Click on my new slide, right click, and then paste. So I've taken this huge amount of text and I've moved it over to another slide. I don't really want to put titles on my slide, so I'm going to click on where it says title and click delete. Come down here, click on where it says title, and click delete. I'm going to keep on doing that, add new slides, and move my text over the way that I've been doing before. I'm going to keep doing that, but something I want to show you before I let you go and let you play with this is adding images. You could come to the top and click Insert an Online Picture, and it lets you search the internet here. Sometimes it's tricky. Let's see if it works. Rat snake. So I clicked, again, I came to the top, I clicked Insert, and then Online Picture. Now I'm going to search for a rat snake picture. It's not bad. I wonder if you can, yeah, you can make this larger, I think. Another way to do this, let's just do one like this. And you click on the picture you want. Oh, I see. Make it a red outline around it and then click Insert. And then it'll come right on your screen. See how I did that? I clicked on the picture and I can drag it and put it wherever I want. The actual words, you can click on the outside corners and click and drag them where you want. Okay, this one lets me click wherever. I can also make this larger. Look, you see the bubble on the outside corner? It changes the arrow from a regular 4-way arrow to a diagonal arrow. Once you see the diagonal arrow, click and drag, and you can make it larger or smaller. So you could add images. Another thing you could do is come up to the top and click the Design tab, and you could change the way the slides look. I want this one. If you like it, only for one slide, you could right-click on this beautiful black background and click Apply to Selected Slides. So then only my first slide gets that pretty black background. What if I want to do the next one a different color? I click on the next slide, come up here, and what if we did, let's do purple. Okay, so right-click on it, apply to selected slides. If that's too complicated and you want your whole thing to be one kind of design, you can pick your design and just click on it. And it changes every single, it should change every single slide to that. There we go. Okay, so that's how you change the background and that's how you add pictures. I hope that helps. I want you to do that for every paragraph. Add a picture to each slide, and you can change the colors too. Once you get all of your paragraphs copied and pasted, and once you add all your pictures, this is what you'll do. Come to the top, just like if it was an essay. You're going to click the File tab, click Save As, so you know what file you're putting it in or what folder. I'm clicking on Computer. And it doesn't have my essay folder here, so look what I'm going to do. I'm going to browse for it. Click Browse and go to Recent Places. Bam! There's my essay folder. This is going to be called Rat Snake. And then I'm going to put my last name in the title, Parodi. Click Save. So remember, I want to see each paragraph on each slide, and I want to see a beautiful background, and I want to see a picture on each slide. That's all. Okay, you've done that, you've saved it, now let's turn it in. Come back over to the bottom, click Add Submission, just like you do with essays. Click the Add the File, choose the file, and there it is. It's red, so it sticks out a little bit. Rat Snake's Parodi, click Open, and then Upload. You wait extremely patiently, and sometimes if it's a larger file like a PowerPoint, it might take a little bit longer than an essay. And you click Save Changes, and you're done. If you have any questions, let me know.